I want to go right to the Rays first because a lot of people have asked us to cover this today. Wander Franco. Can we do a demo? So here it is from Rays baseball. A fancy flip on a routine ground ball and a toss to first. One more angle, please, from the Rays Twitter. Styling. It's like going behind the back with a pass in the NBA. And AJ's holding a baseball.
Yeah, here's my thing.
Can you give us a live demo?
Why? It's just here's my thing, Adam. And I'm not the grumpy old man. I love the bat flips and I love all the stuff that's happening in the fun. Let's play fun. Let the boys play. I get it. My problem is I coach my kids' high school team. Guess what I have to do now? Because every kid in high school is going to see this and they're going to go, "Hey, I want to do the Wander Franco flip at shortstop," and then they throw it away or they drop it. You ain't Wander Franco, kids. You ain't probably going to be him. Just make the play. But when they see it on TV, every kid at every level says, "Well, I can do that." And Wander Franco can do that, but most 99.9% of the world can't do it. So do it in BP, have a great time. And I love it because it looks fun, it looks cool and all that. But please, now I got to answer questions to these kids about why in the holy hell can't I do? Like we got a game tonight, right? Our shortstop, if he goes like this and he drops it and we give up runs because of that, guess what? I'm going to grab him by the ear. I'm going to take him over in the corner and I'm going to say, "Hey, just because you saw a guy on TV do that doesn't mean you can do that. When you start getting paid millions of dollars and you want to do that, go ahead. But for now, work on just catching it and throwing a good throw to first." So I love it. It's fun. It's cool. It's all that good stuff. But just it makes it hard on us coaches.
And then he homered too.
Again, yeah, our shortstop's probably not going to do the flip. And if he hits a homer, good.
Your shortstop's also probably not going to be a $200 million shortstop on the Tampa Bay Rays.
But kids at 8, 9, 10 years old, they think they are.
I know, but I wanted to do 360 dunks when I was playing high school basketball, but I couldn't. Short. So if I tried, I'm 6'2". I could handle it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a 360 dunk. Sorry. So if I tried it, my coach would have taken me out of the game. So I just don't do it. Let the pros be the pros. No, it sounds a little get off my lawn.
No, but I said I like it.
So you're saying don't do it because kids are going to copy you?
Yes.
Yeah, but kids are going to try to copy a lot of shit that major leaguers do. I understand that,
and then they get in trouble, and then they say, "Oh, my coach is so mean. He's yelling at me." Yeah, you're right. I am yelling at you.
Copy the good stuff. Like it's a great play. It's great. Like I said, it's fun. If I was in center field and I seen that, I would have been like, "What the hell?" You made the play. Again, I play with JJ Hardy, who is just by the book as it comes. But it's fun. It's awesome. Tampa's sexy. It fits what they're doing. It's like the Andrew Jones thing. He caught it like this. Then it started going lower and lower and lower. And Andrew Jones, 10-time Gold Glover. He dropped one. What did Bobby Cox do? Took him out the game. When I come in, me looking at that as a kid, I want to do that. Andrew Jones, you know what I mean? How Griffey caught it. How if you go to generation prior, how Ricky Henderson caught it with the snap. What happens when you snap and that ball come out? Like it always is that time that is the mistake. Just do it right. But AJ, you're right about that. Your kids are going to be like, "Hey, I've seen that. It's all over social media right now." Same with Steph Curry, how he's moved the 3-point line back and back and back and back. You see Lonzo Ball when he was, LaMelo Ball when he was in high school, shooting. As soon as he got the ball, got on the court, I'm shooting at 87 feet. Why not? I got the range. Kids nowadays, my kid's 9 years old, doing that kind of stuff. It's like, no. How about you just make 10 layups first? Just do this first. Just make the play. The superstar play always happens. It always will happen. The routine play does not need to be turned into a superstar play because if he threw it away, he's going to look like a damn fool. And then Cash is going to have to take him out. You got to. When you do something like that, you got to take him out. Like, it's glad that it happened. He made a great throw. But if that ball got away, he threw it in the crapper because you see it all the time. Guys get the ball, take their time, and then throw it as hard as they can, boom, right in the dirt. You know what I mean? So it's glad that it happened. He made a great throw. I would say not do it.
Here's my argument. Here's my argument to that. Here's my argument to that. Adam, you know who Jason Williams is? White chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the point guard. Yeah, who did all the fancy shit.
All the fancy. So he lives in Orlando. I played golf with him a million times. We asked him. We said, "Hey, how did you learn how to like do the elbow pass and fake behind your back?" He's like, "Well, I couldn't really shoot, so I had to be spectacular at something." And I said, "Well, how did you? But that doesn't mean you elbow pass and between your leg pass and all this stuff." He said, "I practice it every day in my yard." He said, "In my yard, I practice boom elbow pass, boom." He's like, "That's why when I got in a game and I did it, if you notice, he never really threw one away. No look pass. He said I get in the mirror and I practice.
He was so good.
He was so good, right?
Oh, he was so good.
But the problem is now kids are going to be at home and they're going to get a ground ball. And they're going to go,
okay, this is my point.
And then the dude's safe because he does that.
But you're playing to my point. Jason Williams did that. That was when I was kind of growing up playing hoops. Maybe I was in middle school or high school when he was doing that. And I did not copy him in a game, or I would be taken out of the game. And even if I went home and practiced some of the shit that Jason Williams did, I would not have been able to pull it off. So I would have said, yep, I can't do this.
But kids are going to try.
Not to that extent. Behind the back pass, okay. But some of the stuff he did one where he like knocked it off his elbow. It looked like
this way,
and one mixtape, which I also loved watching growing up.
But not everybody's the same athleticism.
Right. So he's a pro. He can do it. He likes to live dangerously. Right. Let him do it. If he fucks up, that's on him. But he clearly was confident enough that he's not going to mess it up.
I agree. But the problem is kids are going to try it now because it's a different world than when you grew up and when I grew up and when Adam grew up. Because kids now see it on Instagram and they say, well, I'm going to look cool if I do this. I might make it on Instagram. I might go viral on TikTok.
And kids are going to learn.
Do you see all these challenges that go on all these social medias, these stupid challenges that these kids do? I'm telling you, AJ, you're going to have a problem today.
No, we won't. We know we won't because the kids know. We won't. They're
going to watch this. They watch.
They do watch, but they know. They also know, listen, Roy Rodriguez, our shortstop, Eric Martinez, our third baseman, Matt Perez, our second baseman. Don't you do it.
Somebody's gonna do it somebody's gonna do the one hit off the elbow, boom, and catch it.
Don't you do it.
I'm just saying,
because they know I'll rip their ass right out of here.
This to me is a no-brainer. Like the argument that a pro can't do something because a kid's gonna copy them. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Why don't we dip anymore? Why did the tobacco?
That's different. That's a safety issue. That's a health issue.
You know,
because that shit's terrible for you.
That's a parental issue.
What? That kids are allowed to do that? Yeah, but they can sneak away and do that. Yeah, but I mean, one of these isn't going to.
Except for when he throws it away.
Who? Wander?
Not Wander, my kid.
Yeah, your kid, and then he goes to the bench.
Yeah.
And then this is a valuable lesson, kids.
But coach, I saw Wander Franco do it.
And you're not Wander Franco.
I know.
Right.
They don't understand that.
If you're the kid on the high school team and I'm your coach and you just tried to do that and you went and you dropped it or whatever, and then someone got to first, I yank you from the game. And I shouldn't have to say anything to a high schooler. He should know. But if you came up to me and said, hey, Wander Franco did it, I'd say, oh, cool. Are you Wander Franco? And then you'd say no. And then we'd say, all right, great. See you tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah.
You get to learn a valuable lesson as a child. You are not Wander Franco.
To their mom and dad wearing you out.
For doing that? Yeah, because you get to sit.
He's being recruited by Duke and Florida and Florida State and University of Miami's in town for the weekend. And you took him out the game. Then you just obviously tell the parent that your kid did a jackass move, and you tell the college recruits the same exact thing. Why did you take him out? Well, he did a jackass thing. Can you see that? You want this kind of fool in your organization? Do you? You know what I mean?
I think it's a valuable lesson in life, Adam. A valuable lesson in life is not everyone is the same. As in, not everyone has the natural ability to spin a baseball while a pro player is running to first, and you easily handle him because you have the timing down, you have the hand-eye coordination, the smoothness. You're playing in front of, well, especially in Tampa Bay, not many people. So.
You're playing more than you played in high school, though.
I know. My point is, though, I just think it's harmless. And if he does it, that's fine. Now, if he screws up, he knows the ramifications of that. He's an adult.
So what if the shortstop, what if Luke Volpe, what if he does that in Yankee Stadium?
If Anthony Volpe does it there?
Anthony Volpe. What if he makes the play, though?
Then fine.
Still does it, but he makes the play in Yankee Stadium. What are they going to say?
You're going to say, shave your little peach fuzz beard.
Listen, I'm happy he made the play. I just don't want my kids doing it. That's all.
That's fine. Your kids don't have to do it, but he can do it.
That's what
Volpe is shaving his whole body if he does something like that.
In Columbus.
No, just mustache.
He's shaving his whole body in Columbus is where he's shaving it.
Exactly. Did you see Jeter ever do something like this? What?
Yeah.
You know the organization.
You think Phil Rizzuto ever did that?
Also, it's cool to practice if you practice it by yourself, like not in a game. Also, knowing the difference between practice and game. Garrett Wilson, who's always with us every day, said, as a kid, I always used to do the Jeter jump throw. Cool. That's fun to practice.
That's different, though. That's trying to get it out. This is just trying to show the guy up, like, hey, look, I caught it. Way different. Different.
Hey, if you got it, flaunt it.
I love Brian Reynolds. Yeah, I saw it. Kind of tired. Good answer. What did he say?
Well, yeah, Brian Reynolds says tired.
Whatever.
So my question off of that, so the follow-up to me here is baseball still get off my lawn enough that someone's going to hit him for doing that?
No.
Well, that's good then. Good. We've come a long way. Because guess what? 10 years ago, next at bat, he's getting smacked.
He wouldn't have did it.
Right. So good.
You just wouldn't have done it. No, you wouldn't have done it.
The game's more entertaining then.
20 years ago, you definitely wouldn't have done it. You wouldn't have even thought of doing it.
As they said in Major League, nice plays. Hayes, don't ever fucking do it again.
Exactly. For a reason. That's for a reason.
That's how it was.
Yeah. Make the routine play. Don't make the routine play difficult. And the best players in the game do not make the routine play difficult. So
they make the difficult.
We like it. Again, me and AJ like it. We like the fun.
Yeah, quit trying to make us an old man get off my lawn. No, we like it.
But you're saying, don't do it.
Routine plays. No, you make up. It's 27 outs. It's not 28 because an out is valuable because that run can turn into 6. Get the out. Now, if it was a backhand or a play that took him up the middle and he spun and it was flying out of the web of his glove and he caught it barehanded and had to twist and make an acrobatic play. Yeah, he caught the ball, set his feet, flipped it. Like if it's acrobatic, you do what you got to do. If it's routine, you make the routine play. That's always the rule of thumb. I grew up a shortstop, wasn't that good, so I went to center field. But I remember they used to say make the routine play, and I couldn't. That's why I went up to center field. So that's why I emphasize on making a routine play.
A team in your division, the Rays, are playing really well, and I was like, Chris would be perfect to ask this to. Did you see Wander Franco's little spin and throw over to first? If it's your teammate, what are your thoughts? If you're on the other side, do you care, or do you think it's fun as long as you get the play done?
Yeah, it's like that catch-22 of like you want people to be really comfortable, like just be themselves. I think if people are just themselves and not trying to like not be someone they're not, I think that's what you get like the best person out of. But at the same time, if he drops it or something, yeah, you're definitely mad. I think it's one of those things where he did it one time, it was really really cool. I saw it and I was like, dang, that's sick, but. It's like, hey, don't do that again. Like, if you pulled that off, but let's not do that again.